Alright, so here you have an example of ground-based PvP.
Let's
This
go
is
to the
the
loading
guild
zone.
that I'm in's pre-made versus another guild pre-made. So it's 5 versus 5, first to 40 kills wins. Set in the theme of a big giant spaceship with an engineering
Already
and
coming in.
transport
Genie.
room and so on. So it's similar to every other game. Focus fire, kill the
She
target.
lost.
My primary
Bad.
role in this is as somebody who busts the team and debuffs the enemy and creates exposed attacks.
No, there we go. Top.
So lots of focus fire, lots of CC. The idea being to get them disoriented and separated so they kind of come in like a bunch of lemmings. In ground combat, if you hit somebody with an attack that's not straight on, you do more damage. So you see a lot of things going up to people, slapping them and knocking them down, rolling out of the way of stuff. It's actually quite a bit that goes on.
Let's go back to the big room upstairs here.
I left the vent on just so you could get an idea of what the vent was like with the pre-made.
Gene.
So on the target, the top bar is their personal shield, the bottom bar is their actual health.
I'll get on the other side here.
Some of the effects that you see me doing, the red pattern on the floor and the bubble is Overwatch 3, which creates exposes. The other thing, which you'll see here shortly, is a group AoE, heal over time.
Don't step into their minds.
Stay out of the fire, that's always a good idea.
Bad.
The goggles that you can sometimes see on the side of my head are basically like a focus fire debuff. Attack that target, everybody gets a damage buff. Audio changes a little bit when you're inside a shield. Just happen to be standing in the fire there. That's a bad idea. A couple of people on our team drop, line of sight, go back and regroup. We're always trying to fight with our spawn point to our rear, so that they have to go all the way around the ship to get behind us. Can't always happen, but it's always a good idea.
Alright, let's regroup here. Bad. He lost weapon.
There's probably 40 different kits that you can use that give you different sets of skills. And depending on what kit you use, you can do different things. So for example, the one guy that was talking,
Ariel.
he could take and remove, basically, it's like a disarm.
Genie. She's in the stairwell.
So you have lots of area knockbacks and CC, but you can see the time duration on it's very short. In this particular team here, we have one support, one medic,
Lost weapon.
close combat person, and then straight DPS, with me being the support.
Bad.
If you're kneeling, you can't really move around, but you take less damage and
Push
do
it
more
on.
damage.
There's 2 of them.
So I bitch slap her, knock her to the ground. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Behind. can't tell if they're downstairs or upstairs. No, they're here.
The game's 3D with upstairs, downstairs, sometimes multiple levels, but your map is not.
Tough. Stay on top.
So they did get regrouped. They're gonna try it again, but
Guys, try
it's
to.
hard for them to overcome that number of
Like that.
exposed attacks. It's just too brutal. One-shot kills,
Tuck again.
focus fire, it's good stuff. Knock him to the ground. So he's exposed, he died.
Genie. By the way, that might be Genie from. Actually, that might be